Started wearing hearing aids when I was about 8 years old, so almost 30 years now. I've been through many different types of hearing aids, many different specialists actually that help get me fitted for my hearing aids. When you're at home trying to talk to your family, trying to talk to your spouse, and not being able to hear, not only does it wear you down, but it also creates a lot of friction between you and your family members. Just from turning up the TV a little bit too loud to having someone try and repeat themselves a few times. That's at home. What I concentrate on is your safety. So when I'm up there flying as a commercial airline pilot, I fly out of Washington, D.C. So your safety actually is dependent on how well I hear, how well can I communicate. And that's why I think it's important for hearing at home, and also with both of you guys, as far as my experience with Mike, as far as getting that hearing aid exactly to where you need it. They're not that inexpensive when you talk about hearing aids, and it's important that when you do get them, that you make sure that you have the right person that's standing behind it. Your customer service is pretty much what you need to focus on. You can get hearing aids at just about anywhere, 3 or 4 right down the street here. But it doesn't come with the customer service that Mike actually provides. I actually had it about a year ago where I had a problem with my hearing aid. Mike actually met me at the airport and was able to fix it right there on the spot and get me going back on the road and things like that. This is something that, you don't think is too important, but it's absolutely the most important when you have that type of quality in a person. Even though you might have the quality in the hearing aid, you still need to have that customer service and that individual attention that he's able to provide. As far as having a mobile company that's able to go to your house and actually do the hearing test right there on the spot, and also get fitted and get the hearing aids in place and tuned in properly, is just an amazing concept. You don't have to go in the snow that we've been having, the ice storms. Make an extra doctor's appointment, which you already have a lot of them. Most people are not 37 years old and getting hearing aids. You're towards a little bit older generation. That's not very, just a little bit extra strain to try and make up another appointment, try and make it out of the house back into town to do this. So I think this mobile hearing at home is just an amazing idea, where you get to bring the hearing aid and bring the whole office right out there to the house. So when you have a hard time hearing at your house, trying to hear your spouse, trying to listen to the TV and other things that you need to hear, it's a lot different than when you're trying to get the hearing aids tested and fitted. They're at the office in a quiet and secluded area. This is actually real life, real world situation where they can tune and adjust you right on its spot, right for the sounds and the speech, and also the noises or TVs that you actually want to hear and want to be able to tune into. One of the most important things when you're up there flying is your communication, and being able to hear not only the person that you're flying next to, the first officer or the captain, but also air traffic control. This isn't something where I can communicate face to face with someone. This is where my hearing has to be spot on every single time. It's extremely important for my safety, and also for the safety of my passengers, that I hear you once correctly the first time, and I don't have to ask you what. If you are looking for hearing help, what I would say is you have 2 things that you need to look at. The first and foremost, you have to trust the person that you're dealing with, the hearing aid specialist, and you have to look for the type of care that you're going to receive from them. You can buy hearing aids down the street just like you could at a Ford dealership, where there's 20 of them lined up in a row. But you can never get the type of personal care, the type of assistance that you need from any of those guys like you can with hearing at home.